So after 7 long years, the Bluth family has finally returned to us, and hey guys, the Black Critic Guy here to review the much anticipated return of the Bluth family in Arrested Development Season 4. And I just finished watching it like a few minutes ago. I know this review is going to be up like a few hours after I edit it, but this is my initial reaction of seeing the 4th season, so let's get to it. So the basic premise of the 4th season of Arrested Development basically follows our favorite family, the Bluth family, and what they have been doing in the last 5 years. It still follows the same concept, still follows the same structure, just told in a much longer span than a few days or a couple of weeks. It's told within 5 years. So when I heard they were bringing back Arrested Development for a 4th season and possibly a movie, I was just giddy with anticipation. I couldn't wait to see it. I was so excited to see the Bluth family back at it again. It is no secret that I'm a big fan of Arrested Development. I loved all 3 seasons, so I was excited. And I'm very happy to say that I really enjoyed this new season of Arrested Development. Although I'm not gonna lie to you guys, at the beginning I was a bit disheartened because of the direction that they took, because the greatest appeal of Arrested Development was following this family, this dysfunctional family, and the wacky situations that they get into. In this new season, they took a new direction in where they just followed one main character throughout the entire episode. It was their story instead of following the entire family. So it was a bit disjointed, and I was kind of sad that some of the Bluths weren't in some episodes, and I felt like, where are they in this and stuff? But overall though, I thoroughly enjoyed and loved this new season. The characters are still as lively and fun as they were back in 2006, although some of them have gone through some character changes, which I will talk more about later on. But overall, I still love the characters. They still were funny. Job and Tobias still kill me. In fact, one thing that I really liked about this new season was I loved that they gave Tobias a new direction. They gave him something more to do instead of playing off the whole like, oh, he's gay. I loved the direction they took with his character in this season. Another character that made a huge change was George Michael. He's not as awkward as he used to be. In fact, he's growing up to be more of a man, and I actually liked seeing that, because as much as I love the old George Michael, and the awkwardness did make for some comical situations, I love to see him grow out of that shell, and they really brought that in this new season. Although I really would have loved to see him bond more with Maybe. We didn't really get a lot of scenes with them together, and I would have loved to see more of Maybe. Maybe only had one episode focused on her, which was kind of sad, but that's just a fan complaint. I enjoyed it nonetheless. Another great aspect to the new season is that the writing is still as strong as it was in the past 3 seasons, although I would say it has lost a bit of its cleverness. But I loved how the story unfolded, although at first I was kind of confused as to what was going on, but as you delved more into the story, more and more did you understand it, and you could put the pieces of the puzzle together. Just like in the past seasons, how they would throw you like a little bitty piece of a puzzle that will be part of a larger picture, they did the same thing in this season as well. And another great thing about the writing, and this is more or less for fans of Arrested Development, they throw a lot of Easter eggs at you that when you notice them, you're just gonna be smiling like I did, like, oh my god, that's awesome, they threw that in, cool. Although they didn't throw in the chicken dance, I was kind of sad by that. And lastly, we got the characters and the acting. I thought everybody did a fantastic job. They still felt like they're same characters. They all had the same chemistry still, and I love some of the cameos in this new season. Now, I don't want to give away too many of the cameos because some of them are characters from the past seasons, so I don't want to give away the surprise of seeing these characters again. There was one cameo that actually surprised me a lot. I didn't think they would bring this character back, and it was just a delight to see this character again. But the one cameo that I really liked, and I have to mention this one, is Kristen Wiig as young Lucille Bluth. She killed it. She was amazing. She totally embodied a younger Lucille Bluth. And honestly, I wanted to see more of young Lucille Bluth. I want to see how she went through her day-to-day life. And I wanted to see more of Kristen Wiig. I mean, she was just awesome. So if you guys ever made a spin-off of Arrested Development, which I don't think you should, but if you ever did, young Lucille Bluth starring Kristen Wiig. Now, as much as I really enjoyed this new season of Arrested Development, there were a couple of issues that I had. Like I mentioned earlier, I didn't like the fact that they gave each character their own episode. What really made Arrested Development work as a show was seeing this family together going through all of these bizarre situations, instead of just seeing like one or two, maybe even three members of the family going through a situation. It kind of threw me off. I know they're taking a new direction and they wanted to make the story a little longer, so you can't have them all together. But I would have loved to see them like all together, reenacting some of these scenes and doing some crazy shenanigans. I really didn't get that. It was more like isolated incidences, and some people mentioned that they had conflicting schedules, so sometimes they could be on set on this day, but on the next day they couldn't make it, and sometimes they would have to green screen some scenes where they share. There was one scene in particular where I was like, they're not in the same room together. It took away from the magic of feeling like this family is together. Another problem that I have with the new season is that some of the characters go through some bizarre character changes. I mean, really bizarre. And I just didn't find them funny. I just found them kind of creepy. And the last big problem that I had with the new season is how it ended. I was a bit let down. I mean, it just ended a bit awkward and open-ended, which I know they're trying to make a movie. I hope they do make a movie, but I just didn't like it. And I didn't like the fact that the family didn't come together as a whole. It just felt like it was missing an important piece to the puzzle to make it really an epic masterpiece. But overall, although it had its few flaws and a few character changes here and there, I thoroughly enjoyed the new season of Arrested Development. I had a blast seeing all the characters again. I still laughed out loud many times in this new season. I love the way that the story was structured. I'm so happy they brought it back. I'm so happy they did this. I'm so happy to see the Bluth family once again getting to crazy situations. And I'm going to give this new season a 4.5 out of 5 stars. It's one hell of a TV show, and if you're a fan of Arrested Development, you have no excuse not to see this new season. Go check it out. And for those of you who are just being introduced to Arrested Development now, go see the past 3 seasons, then see this new season, and let me know what you think. But anyway, what did you guys think of this new season? Are you fans of Arrested Development? Let me know in the comments. Did you really enjoy it? Did you get a kick out of it like I did? Or did you feel like everything was just forced now? You didn't like it at all? And let me know, who is your favorite character in Arrested Development? It could be a main character, a reoccurring character, or a cameo. Let me know in the comments below. Comment below, let me know. And till then, guys, hit that subscribe button if you're new to my channel. Welcome to the Black Critic Guy. Like this video if you really enjoyed it. And I'm Tony Wilder II from the Black Critic Guy. Till then, peace, YouTube.